Well, good early morning, everybody. Let's do a little Saturday shop update on what's been going around here in the last week or so. All the knives that I showed last time are shipped. They were in the mail yesterday and will be to you shortly. Now, since I have no knife orders, my buddy Scott came back over yesterday and we attempted to fire this motor again. A new solenoid, new starter solenoid. Replaced that, hooked everything up. Still wouldn't work. So we took the starter apart, and it had water in it and it was all gunked up, and so we spent about an hour cleaning on that. Got it all cleaned up, put back together. Tried it again. It turned over very, very, very slowly. So we couldn't figure out why. And then I got to looking and I know why. I had the same problem with my little Johnson over here when I first got it. The wiring harness, the battery cables are rotted. I know it might be a little dark out here still. The cables are rotted. It's not getting enough power. And it has been into before. We couldn't see all this until we took it out of here. We had to take this, I think that's called a stator. We had to take that out to get all this out. See where all these wires went. Now it's been into before. Somebody has patched it and replaced wires, which I'm sure worked okay, but now it's got to be done again. And I cannot figure out how to get the wires out of this to put new wire in. So I looked up one. I found one online. Quite expensive. So for now, we're just going to cover it up and see if I can find one. Any of y'all out there might have one of these. It's a 77 to a 80 is the year range on this motor. And if not, I'm going to have to sell some more knives to come up with enough money to get this. And we're not 100% sure it runs yet, but I'm sure it will once we get all this stuff out of the way. It'll be basically a rewire. We'll go ahead and replace these wires in here too, because some of them are cracked already. And we're still probably going to have to put a water pump in it, which is not a big job, not an expensive job. And somebody said, why don't you buy you a used motor that runs? Well, I've got a used motor. Every used motor I've ever bought I've had to work on, so I might as well work on this one. So this project will be on hold for a week or so until I can figure out how to get funding for that. If I don't get any knife orders today, I'm going to pretty much take it easy today. I like to push myself too far a few days ago. Don't get any orders today, I'm just going to start making up some random knives of different kinds here and there. I'll start that tomorrow probably. And in the meantime, the little Johnson is going to have to come back off. This mount's going to come off. And we measured out and Scott cut out pieces. We're going to build a new mount bracket that'll lower that down where it should be. And he'll be back one day this week with his welder. All the parts are laying in there. It's going to be steel, but it'll be temporary also, because this will push the boat okay where I can get around. No fishing last week. The weather wouldn't let me go. We had one good day where I could have went, but that's the day I had to finish the knives. So that's why there's not been a fishing video. Today, the rain is on the way. It's supposed to be 90% today. The wind's already blowing. And after this cold front goes through, it's going to drop down into the low 30s, upper 20s. And it's going to blow, the wind will blow at least 2 days, probably 3. So next week might be out too. But who knows? We'll see. But anyway, that is a little update for Saturday. Now, thank y'all very much for watching. All my new subscribers, thank y'all very much. The fishing will pick up, I promise. It's just going to be another few weeks before we can get some boats running and all this. Because bank fishing is non-existent basically around here, unless you want to go down to a pier or something with 25,000 other people. And I'd just soon not. But anyway, we never know what's going to happen. You never know what you're going to see. So I'm going to wrap this back up where it won't get wet. And once again, thank y'all. Thank all my friends for putting up with me. Coming over, helping me work on stuff. Said it before, I'll say it again. Everybody's got friends, but nobody has any better friends than I do. Guarantee you. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all in a day or two.